Have you ever really thought about how a building can be more than just, well, a building? How it can be a whole experience, designed from the ground up to make you feel something specific from the moment you step onto the property? Well, today, that's exactly what we're diving into with Casa Frangipani. It's this amazing villa where every single choice creates a conversation between the design, the natural world, and us. Let's get into it.
Okay, so this right here, this isn't just some fancy marketing slogan. It's the guiding light, the absolute core philosophy behind every single decision we're about to look at. The idea is simple, but wow, is it powerful. A home shouldn't be a box that seals you off from the world. It should invite the world in. It's all about connecting with nature to boost our own well-being, and that one single idea, it shapes everything.
And you know, that experience, that feeling, it starts immediately. The journey into Casa Frangipani isn't just about walking through a door. It's about shifting your entire mindset. It's the beginning of a transition into this space of total calm and really thoughtful design. I just love this line because it nails the intention perfectly. See, the design isn't just sitting there waiting for you. It's actively guiding you. It's creating this almost meditative, ceremonial transition, taking you from the noise of the outside world and just easing you into the sanctuary inside. And that transition starts with a real sense of history. Get this, the massive entrance doors, they're carved from solid teak that's over 100 years old. So right from the very first touch, you're connecting with this story of permanence, of real, solid quality. And it's not just about how old they are, it's their sheer scale. We're talking 10 feet tall. This isn't just a door, you know, it's a gateway. It's designed to give you this sense of awe before you've even stepped inside, really setting the tone for the kind of grandeur you're about to experience.
So once you're through those incredible doors, you find yourself in this beautiful passage. You can think of it like the villa's spine, gently pulling you toward the heart of the home. You've got gardens on both sides, a pergola draped in bougainvillea overhead. It filters the sunlight, creating this amazing dappled light on the floor. It's basically a corridor made of nature.
This passage then leads you right to the soul of the villa, the central living space. And this, right here, is where that whole philosophy of indoor-outdoor living just explodes into reality.
So here, in the heart of the home, all these different pieces come together to basically dissolve the whole idea of walls. Seriously, this isn't a room with a nice view, it's a pavilion that is the view. It opens up on all sides to gardens, to the pool, you've got mountain views, all of it under this serene dome ceiling that just adds to the sense of peace.
Okay, so we've seen the big picture, right? The grand architectural gestures. But the real story of a place like this is also told in the little things, in the materials and the craftsmanship that you can actually see and touch.
The big takeaway here is this incredible commitment to quality and purpose. I mean, the furniture was custom-made right there on site. The foundation uses the absolute best materials. Even the tiles were chosen specifically so they'll never fade. And this focus on detail, it carries right into the private spaces too, like the bedrooms and the bathrooms with these amazing 12-inch rain showers.
But what's really truly brilliant about Casa Frangipani is the stuff you don't see. Right beneath the surface of all this stunning beauty, there's this layer of smart, almost invisible engineering that's all about comfort and sustainability.
And this is a perfect example of that philosophy in action. Take these gorgeous grills with their leaf pattern. On an artistic level, they're a nod to the Frangipani trees right on the property. As the sun moves across the sky, they cast these incredible, dancing leaf-shaped shadows on the floor. It's like a living piece of art. Beautiful, right?
But here's the genius part. That artistic design, it's also deeply scientific. The entire villa is engineered to stay cool naturally. Openings are placed to catch the breeze, while the walls that get the harshest sun are heavily insulated to block the heat. Even the roof is layered to act as a thermal barrier. It is a perfect fusion of form and function.
And here's the bottom line. That feeling of effortless calm and tranquility, it's only possible because it's all supported by this robust, intelligent infrastructure humming away in the background. From heavy-duty generators for power outages to a water softening system, everything is designed to just work, seamlessly, without ever getting in the way of the villa's beauty.
All right, let's head outside now, because that design philosophy doesn't just stop at the walls. These aren't just patches of grass or a patio, they are actual stages for living, designed for everything from quiet, peaceful moments to big community celebrations.
You can practically map out a perfect day right here. You could start by just relaxing by that huge step-down pool, then maybe find a quiet moment in the sunken niche right beside it. Later, you could gather with friends at the barbecue deck,
And then, get this, end the night watching a movie under the stars on a massive 200-inch screen on the terrace. Every space has its own purpose, its own mood.
So, as we start to pull all these different threads together, what's the core idea here? What really is the Frangipani philosophy? Well, it all comes down to a really delicate and very deliberate balance. Yeah, it really comes down to this perfect equilibrium. On one side, you have pure artistry. I'm talking every railing, every light fixture prototyped and refined until it was perfect. And on the other side, you have that invisible, thoughtful engineering, making sure everything just works. It's that sweet spot where beauty and grains totally coexist.
And this marriage of beauty and brains, it's not just a small-scale experiment. We're talking over 8,000 square feet of built-up space. That's a huge canvas to bring a unique vision like this to life.
You know, in the end, I think this quote from the source material just says it all. The goal was never to just build another luxury house. It was to create a dynamic environment, a masterpiece that actually feels alive, that breathes right along with the nature that surrounds it.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought. We usually think of our homes as shelters, right? As places to protect us from the world. But Casa Frangipani asks a totally different question. What if a home was designed not just for living in, but for living with, like a partner in how we experience the world around us? Definitely something to think about.